Hey guys, how's it going? My blue, whatever the heck that is. What am I at here? Oh yeah, August 20th, 2017, 5:44 p.m. And we are back on. And some fun. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Why isn't my microphone working? Oh, never mind. My microphone is working. I'm looking at this. There's no sound. I'm like, oh, that's because there's no sound in the game. I assume it. My sound system's still doing weird stuff. I assume my microphone is up, but I don't know for sure. Anytime it seems like this computer said, there's been a device unplugged or something or other, and then I look and everything's fine. Take a look here for a minute. I'm sure it's fine, but I just want to see here. Yeah, let's go to the mixer. That's not what system sounds, Sony. Hey, I don't know what the hell that is. Ah, jeez. I just want to make sure. I'm sure it's fine, but okay, that's what I want. Recordings and yeah. Properties, levels. Why is it down to 82 again? See, this is what I mean. I don't touch that. I don't know why that does that. There's that better? See, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah. Okay. I didn't think that was like I can't even apply that. What the hell? It's at 100 for crying out loud. Oh, I give up. Like computers have gotten so freaking complicated. Like this, I don't know what the hell's doing. Blue snow of death. Yeah, I know. Somebody's playing around with your switches. Probably me. They're telling me I'm a knucklehead, and I wish there was an ignore button. Not just this, but to say, okay, I got it, buddy. Relax. Everything's good. Chill pill. So, anyways, I've been playing around with Florida. I'm actually having a little bit of fun with this now. What am I doing with this? Oh yeah, I'm bringing him into the siding, which he should be okay with. Yes. It's good. Trying to remember. Oh, yeah. I forget who's first. N152 is a coal train that goes all the way to Stanton. Okay. So, it is a foggy day here. I already humped one train with my son earlier today, but I'm not 100% convinced with what the setup is set up. Look at that! You can't even see the cars over here, but then when you go in, it's just like, yeah. Look how huge this freaking yard is, though. I'm not just talking about width either. Like that just, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's so wide. It doesn't look as, to me it looks pretty huge. I could be wrong. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the width. Yeah, it could be the width. Okay, I'll give up worrying about it. So yeah, the hump works great. I was playing around with that earlier today. That's working just fine. Oh, I know what's going on here. I'm trying to figure out who's complaining. Well, it ain't him. Because all of those trains are relinquished, so that's good. So nobody here is complaining. So who is complaining? Somebody's complaining. Oh, I know. That'd be him. Is it you? You're not even on. So, oh, I know who it is. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. I know now. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. It's you, is it? You're complete. Aha! Yes. Relinquish. You try to put it in hold, it still complains. It's like, okay, you're holding. Why are you complaining that some knucklehead threw a switch when you got a hold? That doesn't make sense, but... anyways. Okay, so they should stop complaining now. And the names on these things... okay. JDR. Am I in the right place? This is Jacksonville, right? What's JDR? I haven't even seen this on here. If it's not on here, then... and I looked for Jacksonville too. I just couldn't find JDB. Okay. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Passing medium approach. So yeah, I got Waycross set up for another inbound train, which should be... he should be coming along shortly. I'm still using the grossly inadequate random system of Run 8 version 2. I know I keep saying it. It's going to be a broken record until they fix it. Sorry. It's just like the explosions they used to have. I used to keep going on about it. Everybody's like, oh, don't talk about that. Like, okay, fine, I won't talk about it, but it's an awesome program. It really is. Seriously, I'm not kidding. It is an awesome program. I just want it to work better. Is that asking so much? Jesus, Murphy. Okay, here we go. That's all. The program is nice. It's nice. Okay. And you know how much I complain? Well, I complain about external dispatcher, but when you look at this and compare it to external dispatcher, even though it's a little bit better than what it used to be, it's still blah. I'm just happy to report there's not that much traffic, so I can cope with it. But see, I can't stack anything here. I miss that. You gotta just get it in time and say, okay, yeah, we wanna throw a switch here, and then oh, somebody's spawning. Oh, launchpad. Hello. Hello, launchpad. Ground control to Major Tom. Here we go. Who are you anyways? You're Q178. Are you the same symbol as that one? Oh, you're different. Okay, well, who are you? You're a different symbol. I like different symbols. Do I want to fleet you? Do I? Maybe not. I don't think I'm gonna get another... he's gonna be a while, but... oh, this is where I missed the stack. And this is where external dispatcher is even limited, because, you know, you gotta count the number of times you want to drop a fleet as opposed to just stacking the damn routes. Much easier. Okay, good. He's coming up to approach. It's coming. Very good. Very good, very good. I'm in a good mood. Bad for a Sunday. Okay. Launchpad. Yeah. Trains. Damn signal. Whee! Nice. This is the launch pad, right? Oh, yeah. Where's this going for? Oh, you're going to the same place too. Jeez. He's going to Jacksonville. Wow. Okay. Here, have another light. Just because. So yeah, I was hoping I still may try around with this, but I was hoping that the RTS Florida server would have been upgraded by now, but they're not. I would have gone and played with them. Or at least hope they were. I don't know when they're going to be running the AI, or if they're going to be shutting it down, or if it's just going to keep running and what's going on, but... So... I should have a train coming around here in a few minutes. I gotta figure out... I gotta make some changes with the, Oh, shoot. Bet you I can't do that. Can I? Maybe I can. On points. There we go. So, we got a bunch of old ones here, like Race Pond. That shouldn't even have trains. So 441. Let's try. I can remember those two. 441 and 453. Let's see if they actually show up somewhere else. 441 and 453. I don't even know what they are. Actually, they're probably coming right from Waycross, so that 441. Yeah, so that ain't gonna do me any good. Maybe what I will do, just to stop the annoyance, I understand the Jacksonville ramp, or, yeah, these I understand because I'm not doing anything with them right now. Callahan I understand. Olin I understand. Ludowiski I understand. Moncrief I understand because I'm not doing anything with Moncrief, so fine. Race Pond I'm getting out of you. You go there. South Tap main line. So this is the only one. No, there was another one. I know there was an... Oh, yes, there was. What is that? South Forwarding. Oh, Winokur. There's the other one. Now, Winokur probably shows up... I would think the domestic containers would show up. QO31 should show up on another... which one would they show up on? QO31 should be showing up on North Lewinsky, I think. Right? Let's see if they're here. They are! Ah, okay, good. Okay, so they kept them in there just because, I guess, they wanted to keep everybody happy. I don't know. But Launchpad's fine. I mean, the ones that are in are only because I don't have any yard work or whatever for now, but then eventually I guess I would have to start running switchers, which really makes it a two-man operation. But at least that should stop the because they would start popping up here and here. I don't mind this so much, although there are some symbols I'm not too fond of showing up there, but it's okay. Okay, he stopped, but I can't do anything until he's gone. Wow. He's getting close. Should take a look down. This is a good place to watch him. Oh shoot, he doesn't even have a light, you dork. Dork! Dork, dork, dork. Give him a light. Here, even fleet him. It's a fun place to watch the trains come in. Way over there? Yeah, he's just sitting. He's coming up to this signal. So yeah, I got all these trains in here. I'm debating whether or not I wanna. Honestly, I shouldn't be getting manifests coming out of Moncrief, at least not set up the way they have them set up. Because right now they're tagging every single manifest train as a potential train that actually feeds Moncrief or whatever. Um, so at some point, as a single player, you've gotta decide how it is that you want to run it. So if you're playing single player, you're gonna have to basically you're either gonna have to try to do everything, which can get kind of fun, especially when you got locals all over the place, or you know, decide what it is you want to do. At the moment, my gut instinct is telling me that I'm not going to be able to do the local switching. I may be able to do the humping, and I may be able to do like bridge work and stuff, bridge trains and stuff like that. So that's coming to mind. I've already did a little test with the hump here. So yes, they're all sorted. Yes, they look beautiful and everything, but I don't care because I'm not going to go with this setup. And in fact, these manifest trains that are coming in right now, I'm probably not going to use. Trust me, the hump works pretty good. It's not perfect. I did have some issues. I had at least 2 shutdowns that mainly happened because of, silliness, basically. I don't understand why they do it, but they do. So I'm okay with leaving them like that, or even having the trains come in. It's just I wanna reconfigure this hump so that we are dealing more with bridge traffic as opposed to local traffic. And I don't know how far I'm going to take this, to be honest. I mean, I got 1 train there. I got 2 more trains coming in. Stopping for red signal. 232. Holy crap. Hello. Oh, I hear a train. That must be him. I see him. He is. Supplies. Here. Okay. So now I'll turn this back to regular thingamajigs. Just regular yellow lights, and then I will throw this guy a bone. Right there. So if all goes well, I'll have 2 more manifests in the yard, and everything will be fine and happy. And yeah, locals are going to be one of these interesting things. How many of them do you really want to have? Right, as I said, right now, if you look at every single local that's set up to come in here, show you. Like for example, yeah, we'll use Moncrief northbound. If you look at every single local, and really that's all Moncrief, but they're all set up to tag. I don't even know what 607 is. I've never heard of that one. But anyways, they're all set up for tagged for industries, and this is true for every single location that I've seen thus far. TAF Launchpad might have one, or no, they won't. South TAF Main might have one. Nope. Okay, so that's not worrisome there. Little whiskey. However, I'm butchering the pronunciation of that. As you can see, tagged for industries, every one of them. None of them have an actual, instead of using the tags. So you're not gonna get bridge traffic if you start out this way. You're not gonna get bridge traffic because of that. You have to go in and set that up. Callahan sub is another one. This is stuff that's coming out of Florida, so it shouldn't be having anything that goes into Florida industries. The problem is you can't do the logistics, so by rights you need to have tagged industries coming in from trains that are coming from elsewhere. I would recommend at the very least, or at the most I should say, put it on a few trains coming in from various points, but then we have to start thinking about our network for bridge traffic and then going that way. So what do we got here? Passing approach signal, stop for red signal. All right, it's good. So far so good. He's still coming. Oh, is he okay? Yeah, he's okay. Got all these fleet signals too. I gotta shut them. So what I don't like about fleet signals, and it's not that I'm trying to keep a fleet, because I'm not. What happens is if you get a couple of trains following, then you have to, basically you have to, and you can't even do it with this. In external dispatcher, you can count the number of trains and then have it shut down after a while. Now I got these fleeted. That's just to, you know, we'll assume they're green unless, I don't know. Unless there's a boat, I guess. I have a Bridge Master program, but I'm not really, so. Moncrief, I got totally shut down. I'm not using any of the industries. I'm totally focusing on traffic and dispatching at the moment. So Moncrief, yard, dispatching, and train movements, that's it. Everything else is just static. So I guess there's a few ways that you can look at this here. And like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways. I might even change some of these trains to reflect that. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but this is my TD3 for the area. So if I go into the train schedule and I look at trains that leave Rice Yard on here is represented by 72 and 75. I don't think I can sort by entrance. I can sort by ID, which isn't too bad. Which is actually pretty good because now I'm looking at the various train numbers and I want to see these actually. Do I have a Y? I have A's, but I don't have Y's. Okay. Let me just minimize that for a minute. Oh, yeah, the knucklehead. Talking about the knucklehead, so this will be this guy here complaining. We'll relinquish that when we're stopped. Compare it, see what the trains look like. Are they similar? Yeah, pretty much. Got your tanks, and then you got your... A lot of tanks on this one. I always like to take a look at where the loads end. Let's see here. So the loads on this one end at... So they do have 799s for Vulcan. This one... There's Vulcans, alright. Then it goes, there's, I guess, I don't know what that wall. Oh, there's a Y too. Ah. I was wondering if the Y was going to come in. It's nice. And empty, we got a $7.99 for Tay. Whatever that is. So it goes loads first, then empties. That's just the way it does it. So yeah, there's some Tays on the back there. Very nice. Okay. And then the third train is set up now to come in beside him. And I don't have anything else at the moment coming into the hump, so that's a good time for me to start messing around with this. Nothing in forwarding because I haven't built anything. There's no bridge traffic. It's all local traffic. So when you run this, if you run this as you just got it from downloaded it from Hi-Rails, you're not going to have the bridge traffic with the AI. You're going to have to create something in order to obtain it. Even though the hump controller makes it look like there is, I haven't seen any evidence that there is a mixed freight train that comes here that isn't set up for local. So that's the way it is. So here's the next one that's coming into town. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was doing something. I don't care how that looks. I'm just gonna go with it. So do I want to go right to my Q trains? I think I do. Let me just take a quick look here and see what we got. I believe they're all Q trains. Q400, Q600, I think. No, there's some 500s in there too. Alright. So, 400s to 600s off of Bolin, Callahan sub. Yeah. And then Ludowici. I don't. Oh, there is some in Ludowici. Where are they going down? Really? See that for a second. Oh, that's because they're coming from the northeast. Savannah. Okay. They can come down at Jessup. I forget they're all, at that point they're all coming down. That's good. Okay. So they should be spawning a lot, although I haven't seen too many, but I ain't gonna, you know what I'm gonna complain about if I say anything. And that's it. I thought there was others. Do we have another one? I thought we had another spot here. What about the Thomasville sub? Have anything for... Uh-oh. So Thomasville sub doesn't have anything? Bolin? Or is that it? Wait a minute, is that Bolin? No, Bolin is on the Fitzgerald. What about the Thomasville? Ruskin, West Waycross. I got a funny feeling there ain't gonna be nothing down there. Manor. Is it Manor siding? It could be. Where's Manor siding? I'm gonna turn that one on. Oh, wait a minute. No, not you. How come Manor siding is turned off? That's tagged for industries as well. Same thing. Where is Manor? I think it's Manor siding. I don't know why that's turned off. Oh, I got one for Bolin. Very nice. Well, as you can see, because these trains keep coming in, we're gonna have no room for anything here. Reverse for Fitzgerald sub. Reverse for yard entry. Well, stop it right. Switch will stop it for sure, but I'll leave this off for a second. Okay, what was the name of that siding? Olin or something like that? I gotta see that. Manor. So there's like 500-600s. All right. Well, just out of curiosity, I'm just gonna spawn it and see what happens. And if I like it, then I don't see why it can't keep going. Hey, why did you turn yourself off? I had the light on. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not paying attention here. Keep it at Yukon for now, while I know what the hell I'm doing. Looks like we're setting up for dealing, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Barber Bill. Well, it's either going to be Dealand or Barberville by the looks of it. Yeah, I know, some knucklehead again. Hold on a second here. Speaking of knuckleheads, I got stuff to take care of here. It's not the knucklehead I want to take care of. You're the next one. You that was complaining? Alright, you complained, so there. Quit complaining. Alright, now I gotta go down here, I think. I think the next train's gonna show up here. Now I spawned this one, but I don't think I want to I think it's in DTS actually. I understand why it's not showing up, but got Ruskin. And once I have RTS2, I will have a schedule and all that other stuff, but I got a funny feeling that siding is out in the grass here. Could be wrong. Yep. This is all DTS out here. It's kind of cool. It's neat. Puts it in the siding too, huh? Very nice. Okay, delete you. I just did that to test it. Siding, and that's probably the end. Yep, perfect. Alright. Very good. Okay, what are you complaining about? Oh, you don't have a switch. Happy now. So 400s to 600s is what we're looking at for. Now I did have a, I don't know what the hell I did with it too. I had, oh, I know where I put it. I had the guide and then I kind of changed things. Guide. User guide. There it is, Industries, Waycross. So what I did was I went through the various industries and I started assigning stuff to them. Which makes sense, I guess. Now I only started counting the various ones, but I'm not even 100% sure what goes back to Florida, what, you know, what is what basically. Let me get to civilization, sort of. At least pretend I'm in civilization. That's cool. This guy's coming. And I gotta put him into 1. I gotta get this guy out of here, the switcher. I need 1. Had him in 1, but I'm gonna need this extra track for the other guy coming in. And unfortunately, if it gets packed up, then I don't have an easy way to get the engines out, but I'll show you that in a bit. Yeah, I know. Well, who's the knucklehead now? I know I'm the knucklehead, but I'm confused by you guys. That's cute. How'd I screw that one up? Oh, I must have went through a light that I didn't see. Okay, well, that's fine. Is it gonna let me go back? Now I'm a knucklehead. Okay. Well, it still says I'm across that damn thing. Check your train. Check your brain. Okay, there we go. So I'm good now. And I can go... No, I want to go there. That's right. Okay, I'm out of everybody's way. Not splitting more switches. Okay, so that's what I want. There. Are the knucklehead errors over now? I think they are. Okay, now I can give you a light. And give you that. And that. That. Right into one. Normal there. Okay. Alright, we good. Oh, did I turn the other ones off? I think I did. So now I'm gonna put this up to 1. I don't think it'll work right now. No, it doesn't save it. So unfortunately it won't work this time around, but that's okay. Actually, I don't think the AI will work until I make the changes. But that's okay. Everybody else shouldn't be complaining, right? Very nice. Alright. Hey! So I got one from the Fitzgerald sub coming in. I've got somebody complaining about a light here. Oh yeah, that's because Doofus here. I'm so used to right-hand running, and I get caught all the time throwing the wrong light because I automatically assume right-hand running. Right-hand signal, I mean. And it gets me every time. Almost every time. Speaking of getting me every time, why don't I have a light on here? I assume he's fine. Well, now I'm almost certain it's going to be Barberville for that meet. He should be fine for... Oh, I'm not too sure about Soul. Okay. I'm not 100% sure now. Let me just keep him going. Well, he's already lit up to it, right? Yeah. He just goes a little slow, 10 miles an hour through those switches, but other than that, he should be fine. Okay. So this is what I want to do. Of course, that's going to make a mess of the graphics. Let's put that... Whoa, hello. That's not what I want. Oh, it's really going to make a mess of the graphics. I don't care about the location, I just want this. Sort by train ID, I think I've already done that. So, so this is pretty much 723, 724. Well, I should be paying attention actually. So I'm going to put that down here. What I mean by that is, let me go full tilt here for a minute. So there's a 723 and a 724. That comes out of, I think it's, is it Brunswick? No, 73. 73 to 72. Where the hell is that thing coming out of? Oh, it's Fitzgerald sub. So there's a local that comes down the Fitzgerald sub that I don't think is modeled. I haven't really taken a good look at it, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. Yeah, that ain't going to work. Ooh, X117. What? It didn't take. Table train. Jacksonville. Okay. Interesting train. That's the first bare table train I've seen pop up. Okay. So I do want to get back to business at some point here. As much as you guys want to see graphics and all, I want to get some functionality into this thing. If I can. Let me first and foremost check. I'm gonna keep yeah. All right. So I'm just keeping an eye on the to check to see if Florida actually, there's an announcement that they do go up, because if they do, I probably would start another live stream. Go there. At some point I should do some programming, I know, but I kind of have the itch to do this, so let me just keep going for now. 723. Oh, it's 723, 724. Hold on a second. So 768. Now they call that, that's interesting because they actually call that the Savannah local. It exits at D2 according to this. Which means, where is D2? I'm looking. DA, I see C. Well, that is strange. So it comes out at 72 and then it exits at D2? 72 to D2. D2 to K1. K1 to 72. Well, isn't that a fun little train? So this train actually goes a lot further than Jessup. And we're not modeling it. So I get that now. Or at least that's not being presented as modeled. But in reality it is. So it goes beyond, I'll just leave it at that. There's not much I can really do to that to improve that any. Riceboro Local 769, which I don't have. Oops, I'm supposed to 23, you idiot. Let's go in numerical order. There we go. So Riceboro has got A769, which has got 21 to H2. I may not need that one. No, 21 to H2 means it would stop at Obuchi. So there's a Riceboro branch way up there. It doesn't go as far as Ludowiski. Ludowici? I don't know how the hell you pronounce some of these names. I'm horrible with them. Pearson. That's one, 771. Entrance 72, exit 73. That's a Fitzgerald subtrain. So again, we're missing A771. It is the Pearson local Fitzgerald sub train. Okay. I don't know how far Pearson is away. I don't even know if you can see it on here. Probably not. It goes to 73, so it comes off the Fitzgerald and that's it. Let me minimize this for now and get back to seeing what's going on. So all these extra trains that I'm adding, what I'm doing is I can supplement the locals coming in by creating new tags. Well, really I can't, unfortunately. At least not in this system, but I can in RTS2 once that's programmed, once I quit playing, in other words. I don't know who's going to go into the siding here. Q179 versus... we don't know. We'll wait and see who gets there first. How about... okay. Go as far as Benson Junction for now. Probably, well, actually, by the looks of it, I'm going to go to at least Deland, but we'll say Benson Junction for now. Anybody else trying to come in? No. This'll... There we go. So this guy's coming in into the yard, which we've already got set up to R1. And then we're going to move this guy up the Jessup sub so that he can head his bear table train to Jacksonville, which has tons of crap going on right now. One thing I'll mention, oh, look at that little roadblock thing. That's cute. I didn't even notice that. Amazing when you just all of a sudden stop and take a look. One thing I've mentioned is some of the automation that's going to be going into either. It's probably not going to be the first release of RTS2. It'll probably be a later version. But there's going to be some automation to help the single player or to help the smaller server. All these routes are expanding. Every single one of them is expanding. Or has visions of expanding. Because of that, you're not able to get the true prototypical feel of what the line's like. For most people, they don't give a rat's you know what. They don't care. If they see trains or they see people and they can say, "Hey, buddy," honk their horn at each other. That's all they care about. A lot, those are. I hate this. I don't want to characterize or label anybody, but and I know I'm probably going to tick off a lot of people, but you get people who just like to get their pictures out and take pictures of trains. I got nothing against that. I know people who take pictures of trains. A lot of people do. A lot of I'm not trying to offend people who takes pictures of trains, but they're just basically your typical foamer who's just oh cool, big route. Let's run the whole thing and let's see how many trains we see along the way, or whatever. They're not modeling it with a purpose. What I'm trying to do is I've always for 5 years have tried to introduce purpose. So that's why I want to program this. I'm just not too keen on programming. Which is, why is that light? It seems like this light likes to drop. Either that or I keep forgetting. 5325. He's got an approach signal. Where is he? Oh, okay. He's fine. He automatically gets an approach signal because he'll have a restricting here going into the yard limits. Okay, so now that I mentioned that, let's keep on going. So I'm adding all these trains in because I want to make sure I want to make sure that I'm dealing with the trains that are coming out. Fernanda 75 Fernandina Beach local. 75 to Y2. So that's going, I don't know which way that's going. Hold on a second here. It's coming out the ass end way at the Thomasville sub, but it's I'm not I don't know. Oh crap, did I hang on a second here. Really? How does a 75 wind up going down Y2? Am I missing something? Oh, it's that way. Oh, whoa, 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 okay. All right, all right, all right. So that's going to Jacksonville. What the hell is that again? Oh, I think that's the one that goes down the Y, I betcha. Which we don't really model, because the Y is not big enough. Which is interesting. Okay, give me that. So we got a 772 and a 773. My guess is it's that Y. Yeah, that switch is Folkestone. Okay. I think that's it. Brunswick local, we know about that one. That's not being shown either. So that goes all the way up to R4, R1. Wow. Oh, I see. Okay. So that they have that representing to go across there, which we really can't model that, but we can model Brunswick. We can at the very least we can model this and try to do something with that. I'm just going to leave that there with the Brunswick local. There's a 778, which goes 75, 74. There's a Thomasville. Now I think some of these are in the guide, but I'm not 100% sure that the Full Dust local, it's Thomasville sub. Okay. So everything else is probably going to be Waycross, which makes pretty much anything coming from Florida with a local redundant. Pretty much silly. So that's the locals. Let me see what's going on here. We got passing approach signals. Got a train coming here. Oh, we got some. Oh, manor sighting. That's a tough one to see because there's no indication. So that's something in RTS that I'm gonna have to play around with, I think. So let me just throw that into normal. Throw that on. And yeah, we'll go ahead and keep her going. There, I got the right side that time. And I guess we'll Well, since we got nothing else coming, I'll just keep her on the main like that for now. I guess one of you guys have to go to Barberville. Huh? Okay, you go here. How about you go? Nothing else I can really do. I can't tell whereabouts it is. I still don't know if it's going to make it to Benson or not. He's about 3 away. I'm willing to give Solite a shot. Let's see. So now I've got... Well, this makes it very difficult, actually, now that I think about it. It's to find a siding that really doesn't exist or has any type of... You almost have to, because see, you're starting the Manor DTC block right here. So yeah, you can store a shift 9 or 0 or whatever. Keep a copy of, you know, like shift points, I guess. I'm surprised it ran something from Manor. Because I guess they do update right away, because originally I didn't have it set, so... So he's going to be coming in from the opposite side, which is interesting. Oh, what do I want to call this? Shift 1? How I bring him in? I have no clue. Is that him right there? It's gotta be... Oh, okay, never mind. That's gotta be the other guy. Actually, who are you? Okay, what was I thinking here? Oh, I'm a doorknob. Dang it. I was like, TFT, wait a minute, hold on a second here. Okay, here, stop. I'll get used to it. As soon as I see Taft, I'm like, ah, oh, crap. I need a scorecard. What I was doing was I was gonna see about over here how the hell I get guys onto the into the receiving yard here. I see forwarding. Okay, I see that part of the receiving. I guess that's that Herco yard or whatever they want to call that. Oh, I got a problem now. How do I bring him in? So I use 1, which is kind of occupied at the moment, but... Oh, yeah, never mind. Much easier to bring the inbounds, the normal inbounds. It's Herco yard. Oh, okay, that's another It's much easier to bring him in this way. I'm just realizing that now. Well, fortunately I have one track still open. Once I get this mistake out of the way. Problem is, I don't think I can clear that mistake without causing some grief. How far back can I go? Oh, okay, I gotta wait. That's where I gotta go back to. Ah, great, I can't grab on. Kidding me? Alright. Ooh, I hear a horn. That's a good sign. I screwed up a train with my son up at Folkestone this morning, actually. I had a train that was supposed to hit the Jessup sub, and he ended up. I had one of the switches wrong, and he ended up. We had a cornfield meet over at. I forget exactly where. We had a cornfield. No, I shouldn't. It was on the main line there, just north of Folkestone. A little embarrassing. There he is. Okay. So this guy spawned behind me, but, you know, it is what it is. At least I got the locals figured out, I think. You know, I might as well fleet it now. Nothing else coming at the moment. Except for, oh crap. Who's going where? I can't remember. Oh, okay, I should know now. Keep it going. Yeah, it's hard to figure out what direction anything's. I know you can put the little buttons and everything. Ooh, shoot. Slow down, buddy. Too close. Wow. Keep them coming, guys. Jeez. I assume that's... Should check that. Let me go with that. Shift 2. I gotta watch what I'm doing with this guy too, because he's gotta come in. Way too much going on there. I wanted to do something here. No. Just go to it. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you. Just want to make sure he was going to JDR. Just like this guy. Now the cool thing is JDR has places in which you can just kill trains. So since stuff seems to want to spawn out of there, you can actually turn that intermodal facility into just a spawn pool. I gotta figure out how to do that again. Because I think I'm going to do that. At least for the time being. In fact, I'll tackle that next. What's this guy doing? Okay, going in here. Oh boy. Q179 versus Q178. Here, go here. Out of my here. There we go. Okay. So that's to restore the switch to normal so that you can have stuff come out, but you don't really have to. You can keep that reversed, and then that at least will give you the train on the doorstep, but this is what you got to be careful of here. So you got the main, which I guess is... Can't think of a reason to bring it in here, but I'm not positive on that. That's your... I mean, it's... What is it here? No, that's your forwarding track. You don't want to bring it into there. So that's the forwarding yard. So the train would be coming down here, I believe. Let me double check on that. We're getting used to this, guys. Bear with me. This should be your main. Almost certain of it. Want to make sure. Looks like it. Okay, that's... West Freight Lead. I don't know where that goes. So now I'm curious. Well, that comes right into the bowl. That's a forwarder. Okay. So if that's a forwarding track, then what I want here is to actually bring it into the hot track. The rice yard trim leads, which makes sense. Well, that doesn't really get into the receiving, though, does it? How the hell do you get into the receiving? I gotta get to 10 or 12 somehow. Well, this takes a while to figure out. Alright, well, let's try this then. If it's easier to bring it down here, then I'm willing to give it a shot. Here. Come on down this way. So now... Oh, this is gonna be fun. That's a forwarder. I gotta get it into the receiving. I almost feel like I have to work backwards to get it into the receiving yard, which would be closest I can get it to is right here, I guess. All right. Oh, wow. I guess it's all set up for it. Okay. Fair enough. That's a little complicated to get it in off of that lead. Thankfully, there's not that many trains, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, as soon as I saw TFT, I thought, ah, crap. Be honest, I haven't really looked at the other trains either to see what exactly they are, but pretty confident they're manifest trains inbound. Don't know for sure, but oops, that can be dangerous. Stopping for a red signal. Up. Okay, back to regularly scheduled programming, I think. Has he got a slow... Okay, so there's our next victim. I will bring him all the way to R1. Yeah, I'm starting to think that the best... This was a little strange to me when I saw that. I see T4, you know, all these different numbers, and I'm not too sure what's what, so... but he should be okay. This is going on. Surprisingly enough, Yukon. Oh, there's a Q188. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to set up that intermodal to get these trains to kill themselves. I know that sounds harsh, but I just want the traffic. I'm not worried about those yards so much. Just to get the traffic to come in. Yeah. And that. Oops, nope. That one. That one. I gotta take a look at over here, Jacksonville ramp. Well, let's see. I gotta get him going too. He's not there yet, so do about that. Taft's another one if I can kill it. Ditto with the auto racks. Basically I need to find what I would call a kill sighting. That would and it's not that I'm trying to just delete trains for the hell of it. It's because at the moment I can't handle the amount of stuff. Of course, this is what multiplayer is good for. Alright, so he's going back to Taft. So let me just take a look at the intermodal facility and see what we got. So this is what I'm referring to. This little, there's actually a couple track. Well, there's the NS line, but there's a line here. So anything that I bring in will certainly be able to be killed. I'm not too sure about going the opposite direction though. See one. I thought there was one before, but I don't see one right now. That ain't it. I want to do that there. Yeah, I think I will just bring him down there, and that should kill him. As far as where he was before, the other dude, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kill him. Once I get things set up a little bit more and I got the traffic patterns in, I might start toying with the idea of having these industries work. But for now, wow, see, there you go. So you got another one at the Taft launch pad. For now, it's too much. And the problem is if you reduce it too much, then you lose the traffic levels that you want, or at least that I want. I want those traffic levels. The fact that the trains are coming in, I don't know for sure. Eventually, you know, I might have to make some adjustments or put in some type of alternative schedule, especially for the manifest trains, but we'll see. I'm just checking the switches here, make sure everything is lined up the way I want it, which is perfect. So now what'll happen is anything that comes in this direction will automatically destroy himself here. I could, in theory, do another destroy over here, I think. Use the junction. Thinking. Oh, I was thinking of Kingsland. I could run it down Kingsland. I can even run it down Callahan for that matter. It really doesn't matter. But we'll see. For now, I'm not worried about it. It's doing what it needs to do for now. Okay. I don't. I thought I said it. I was controlling a train. A train. Oh, let's get this guy going further here. Speaking of which, let's get him going. It's got busy in her. Looks like Pecan's going to be the choice for the optimal location. I'm gonna do Benson, but I'm not too sure about that. Q188. Let's put him into the siding. Good. Okay, so he's set up to destroy himself, which is what I want. He's just set up to come down. So we're good so far. Okay, back to now that we solved that crisis. All right. Have we gone through all the... Yeah, we did go through all the locals, I believe. I'm gonna take a quick break for a minute. I'll come back to this in a minute. 325. Oh yeah, that's heading out of town. It's gonna follow this guy. Still out. I think he's should have a train coming in here. Maybe I should take a look at him while he's coming in, just to make sure everything's okay, which they should be. I see the dots here, and I see it looks, yeah, okay, something's over there, so I assume he's coming into the yard, hopefully. I got him on the right track. Looks like I did, so I'll just peer into the fog here, and I will be right back. Alrighty. I wish there was some type of tone or different type of sound that this thing makes when something's going on. Oh, he's out of the block, so that's a good sign. But I heard something was going on. I heard a beep or something, but I don't know what it was. Oh, see? I would have missed him. Oh, another Q178. Why not? Don't we have, didn't we just bring one down? Oh, that's 188. Alright, fine. It's just another train. What's the, I gotta check this out here. I think we're okay, but minimum time, maximum time, 20. Maximum AI and player trains, that's way too low. But, I'm gonna adjust that. Or possibly adjust that to... I'm gonna sort this by time now. And I'm gonna give a raw average of what I see. Then we'll take it from there. I see as low as 10 minutes. As high as hard to give an average, but I would say as high as an hour. Not really, but I know there's one in the middle of the night, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the hour. So I've seen as low as 5 in some cases. At least I thought I did. Yeah. I'll go with 5 minutes to an hour. See how that goes instead. I didn't mean to do that either. Oh, there he is. So, Shift F2. So that should mix things up a little bit, hopefully. No guarantees, but you know. The cool thing about it, when they go by the tower here, I can hit this. We got way too many manifests in here now, but yeah, no, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, so he's set for track 1. It is pretty foggy today. It's cool. Let me just check the forums here for a minute. Yeah, I know it's a train, but let's watch the train. Yeah, I want to watch the train, right? You guys want to see the eye candy? Here, I'll go like that. How about that? We'll go over here. Of course, I don't think I have anything going on. Oh. Looks like we're not gonna have anything tonight. Yeah, got a lot of people that's being overworked, unfortunately, or busy. Oh, there we go. So. I don't know if that means the server's up yet, so I guess you'll announce it. So for now, I'll just keep on going single for now. Yeah, he sets for so. Alright. So that should slow down the frequency. I think the frequency was getting a little too high for my liking. I don't know for sure, but I figured 10 to an hour is kind of more realistic. I don't know. It was good to get the territory running, but we'll see. My schedule system in RTS2 will be much better. Much more manageable. Oh well, there's a snow streak going through. Okay. I'm gonna take these other numbers out here because they don't apply anymore. Dang fruit flies. Even got fruit in here and there. Now, Daryl said he had some, but he was at work or something, so I haven't heard. He was going to copy me as well, but I haven't heard any. Well, mind you, I haven't checked my email. I like the steps going from down to the top. That's kind of neat. Okay, so... Oh, where do we go from here? So what I wanted to do with this is if I sort by train ID and we get over to the queues, and we want to make sure we're into the freight trains. So what I'll do is I'll copy some of this data. I might as well just keep going to what I see. So I'm working right now. I'm working totally on I'm working totally on manifest, or yeah, pretty much manifest, because that's all I'm worried about at the moment. Like Baldwin to Louisville, I'm not even sure if that's an auto. I'll put it. Is it a manifest? It's 215's an auto. I'm guessing that that's an auto. I'm gonna put auto question mark. I think we have to start down. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna. Well, who cares? I'll keep that in there anyways. So Waycross to New York, and I think a lot of these are covered in. Actually, now that I think about it, they should be covered into the PDF that user guide. It's not Selkirk operations. Where the hell is it? There we go. I'm pretty sure that's covered in there. Up for red signal. Dang. I should have thrown that earlier. That was my fault. Would have gone flying out down the main that way. Good thing I spotted that. That was lucky. So 5411, where the hell are you? That's the other thing, I gotta remember these damn sightings. So they get caught in there, then you don't know where the hell the train. I don't see a 5411 on. I see that. Thinking about taking these guys here and just throwing them down the Callahan sub. Actually, let me put it red because I know there's some that come out of there, so I don't want to mess with that. I still don't see a 5411. So 434 signal. Am I missing something? 34. Oh, okay, that's fine. Where's 5411? Oh, another one just popped up. Benson. Okay, so I forgot I had one in here. Is that what that is all about? Possibly. Yeah. I totally forgot about those. Now we got a Q170. Never ends. Holy crap. So anyways, that was... The trains were listed here. I believe he had them all. See, he's got 410. Or 9, 410, there you go. So we'll see what adds up, because I think you'll actually see there's going to be more than what's listed. I'll show you what I mean. 452 Miami to Waycross. 3. So what I'm doing is I'm getting a list of all the various trains. He's getting a slow approach. Oh, he is. Okay. As I know what's going on, that's all I care. So definitely he's going to list, Jason's going to list the, every time I go to that damn screen, this stupid thing wants to beep at me about something. Okay. Here, how about we go down here so that I can actually see what's going on. Then if I have to do something, I can go like this and say, alright, 5437, what are you talking about? Alright, so it's going north. Just like that. Just like that. Alright. So that should work out better. Wow, 7:45 already. I keep saying to myself I should be programming, but maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. I was kind of hoping. When I heard Sunday was possibly, but then again there's no guarantees, but hoping the server was going to be up, and I'm in no position to put any server up because I don't have any information here. This is all new to me. Waycross to Florida East Coast. Oh, okay, that's a different one. Too sure where Hamlet is. So I should be, what I'm not doing here, and I should be doing this is 214 I'm almost certain is an auto. So H4 is the Callahan sub. I'm just, I can tell by looking at these particular what those numbers actually mean. Like Taft, Florida East Coast, that's gonna go up to, well, Jacksonville, but Hamlet's gonna go to towards the northeast. Cincinnati's coming from 73. Birmingham 74, 75. What the hell? Take a look at that. What are you doing? Okay, I want you full screen so I can see what's going on. Thank you. Oh, I see. 74. So 75 and 72 are the entrances to the yard. So 74 is the Thomasville sub. So that's what that's all about. Passing approach signal. Go away. Put 72 and 75 just so I know. And then I'll figure out the rest in a minute. Because I already got trains stopped here. Passing approach signal 5437. .420. Left there. And we'll just keep it going. Okay, here we go. I'm getting through there. That's a good sign. Q592. Waycross to Chicago. Which way is he going up? Chicago. It's going to 73, which is fine.
CSX equipment defect detector milepost 755.4.
So that's kind of like the Midwest corridor going through the Cincinnati and all that other stuff, right? Q601 Waycross, New Orleans. That's H4. Really? That's coming. That's going down the Callahan. I didn't expect that. I thought maybe it was coming across first, but I guess not. Okay. .603. Waycross to Winston. .604. I don't even know where that is. Winston. So again, that's the Callahan sub. 605. Waycross to New Orleans. Another Waycross to New Orleans?
Equipment defect detector milepost 755.4. No defects. Total axles 442. End of transmission.
Oh. Okay, gotta check what's going on. Gotta babysit these trains. 5442 this time. Oh. Can give you another signal. That don't matter, so I gotta do that for now. In 152, that's gonna be the coal drag. Let's just put him in there. That's Taft autos, which I don't know what I'm going to be doing with some of these manifests just yet. I was going to mention about the automation stuff that's coming down the road. Again, what that'll do is that'll allow me to, or other servers, to be able to run locals and be able to switch them with little or no effort from the host. They'll be able to replace strings. They'll be able to, replace yard strings, do all the work fairly quickly. And it's not to cut corners or be lazy or anything like that. That's just to keep the traffic flows reasonable. Otherwise, if you start taking away from the traffic flows, especially when you're dealing with a lot of manifest trains, that's why Waycross I consider a focal point now. At least for me personally, I look at that as a focal point. This is why, yeah, he's stopping. That's okay. I can do about that for now. This is the reason why I'm going through this various data right now to find the what was I saying? To find the logistics, basically. And it's much more complicated logistics than just, okay, well, here's a train. This is what trains run through, and all the industries will be run by this. That's too simplified. I mean, for some people that'll work fine, but like I said before, you start getting enough manifest trains in your yard, you're going to be like, well, okay, well, we can't run as many trains. Well, as soon as you start doing that, then suddenly you don't have any traffic. So it's kind of a balance, right? Okay. 613. Waycross to Mulberry. Oh, there's the Mulberry train. Saw that earlier. That is an H4. 647 to Chicago to Waycross. And that is going out on 73. Q650. Q650's Waycross to Louisville. That is going 74. So you can see we have 73, 74, H4. Well, H4 is a Callahan sub, but there's the Y2. Y2 and H4 is pretty much the same direction. We're going there. Q652 is Tampa to Waycross. Yeah, I know you're stopped for another signal. Everybody's stopped for a signal, and that's the wrong. I wish they knew how to tone. H4. How far are we away from getting through this? Not bad. Yeah, well, 5437 can't do anything until this. Well, both of these guys. I got 2 trains here. Oh. I'm gonna start fleeting these. Just because I got a lot of traffic coming. 400 stopped. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, that should make you happier. Getting this done will make me happier. That. Oh, and you got all the second sections as well, but that's not a big deal, honestly. If there's enough freight, then you run a second section. That's all there is to it. So 652, 658. Oh, it's Birmingham. I'm gonna start. With the numbers, just to divide them up a little bit. Once they get to the hump, I'm going to start using these symbols as opposed to, like, I don't. It gets a little dicey because I see Waycross to Birmingham. We'll see. Birmingham 660. The hump might be set up pretty good for it. Well, which I thought I saw. I didn't. 660. Well, see, that's only a Friday train, so 70. Q681. Ham to us. Bugging me. City 2, Waycross to Nashville. That's another one. Seen yet. 23. So all of those will have their own tracks, at least the locations that they're going to. See, there's a night train and there's a daytime train, so it kind of gives you an idea. If it takes a lot, then just keep sending trains out. But or you can divide it up. Whatever works. You can call it NAS 1, NAS 2. See, that's the thing. You can divide it. You can divide those things up. Hump, and then what ends up happening, it distributes more. Doesn't fill up the hump. You're not trying to do that, but it allows you can set up blocks for it, which helps prevent overfilling the place. Makes it easier too, like, so you're not constantly having to trim it, but at the same time you're not overfilling the hump, or makes you a little bit more efficient. '87 St. Louis. Oops. 3. So Nashville, St. Louis, they're all going the same way. 692. Waycross to Irwin. We're almost there. Cross to Irwin. Not sure what that is. 21. I think that is, well, I'll find out. Okay, so we got one at the ramp. I don't know which way they come out on the ramp. Do they come out here? $388. Where are you? I have no idea where that one is. Actually, I got a pretty good idea now that I see that. Wow, he's here already? Pretty crazy. I didn't think he'd be here already. Oh, he's Callahan's sub. Am I supposed to? I wasn't supposed to be. I'm just ditching him. Wish there was a way to send him that way. Would have been really cool. But that's okay. Okay, who's grumbling about what here? Is it him? So let me see, you guys on the mains like coming up this way. problem is I've got a train coming down. Which I'm gonna kill, of course. And like I said, it all takes manpower, so this is why I'm killing some of these trains once they get to the end. I'm all about getting the traffic first, then when... Like, I'm still not sure exactly what I'm doing, so... But... We'll see what Florida has in mind. Because it'll be interesting to see what Tom and the guys have in mind here, because I'm curious. I keep hearing, well, there's a plan, but I don't know what the plan is. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm curious what the plan is, because then I'm kind of thinking to myself, well, if it goes a certain way, I'll be all for it, but if it doesn't, then I might want to do my own thing. Because I certainly... You know, I want something to happen with this route, that's for sure. 21 and 12, okay, so earned Waycross. What that one is... Oops. Alright. Yeah, I think I can do that for now. Let me see if I can get these explained. Waycross 72 and 75. I think I'm going to save this in a minute. 73. Fitzgerald sub, okay. Thomasville sub is 74. Okay. I think I got it now. Alright, so what I'm going to do now that I have that data, I'm going to go ahead and dump it onto See, there's your rice yard. Brunswick sub is 71, which I don't have to do. That's just for the local. It's the only thing that goes down to Brunswick. It's that local, as far as I can tell, anyways. I never knew they had the mileage. It's kind of neat. I should put that as Nahanta sub. So that's the Nahanta sub. Yeah, we'll exit that. Okay, let me just take a look at what's going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and save this part. Oh, okay, that scared me for a minute. I thought he was... I was gonna say, he should be waiting for him. Everything else looks okay. Oh yeah, let's get him going. Where's he going anyways? Oh, he's just going into Taft, so... I don't know where he's gonna go if I throw him into there. So this is the problem when they also start popping up, that suddenly, all of a sudden... I think they go into the ramp first of all. Don't I have to bring it into the ramp here? Yeah, I gotta bring it into the ramp. The one behind it. Q170. Well, I got a few of them here. There we go. Let's bring 2 of them in there. I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know what this guy's doing. Let's just go. Alright. He's happy. Everything else is pretty dark over here. It's okay. Let's take a look at this area here for a minute. So, oh, how does this work here? I got the launching pad, they call it. And he comes around here. Well, that's the beginning of the yard at Taft. Heck. That worked. Oh, I see. Well, that's no good, because I have to use the launching pad to get to him, to it, or else I'm screwed. That's the only way I'm getting in is to use the launching pad. .400 stopping at red signal. Okay. Here, I'll get him going. Hmm. Sure, now. Put him. I'm still not too sure about this launching pad thing because by rights I should be putting him here. If I can't all of a sudden put him, then I don't know. Put him, if that's the right word. I don't know. See, this is the problem when you have trains that just suddenly pop up. Is what it is. I'll just go out and delete the train. In reality, that's all I want to do is delete the damn thing anyways. So, I don't know. Okay, so let me just save this for now. I'm going to save potato head. This is what we're calling it. I think of weird names for stuff with my son. So what I'm doing now, it's 8:22 p.m. I'm not 100% sure what motivates me more for the programming. Is doing the YouTube and having you guys go along with me, or maybe just putting on some really cool music and just programming. I'm starting to think that I may try doing some music tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do it right away. I don't even know if I'm just going to wait till Monday. Like I say, I procrastinate a lot. So I'm not sure. But I'd like to see, hopefully, I don't know. Like, I just don't know what's going on. There's, you know, a lot of people are busy as far as getting the RTS server up. I'm not trying to get the RTS Florida server going. I'm actually trying to get my own thing going right now and just helping along the way. So while I'm posting all this stuff here, what I'm basically doing is seeing, oh, here we go. Here we go. So it's up. So I'm actually going to start another live stream in a minute. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay. So all I'm doing is I'm just copying and pasting all the various information. What that does is that it allows tags to be generated so that there's bridge traffic going on. So I'm going to take a look and see. I don't know if he's got AI going, if he does, or what he's got, but I'd rather go on the server and take a look and see what's going on there. But for now, I'm going to check my emails, so that means I'm going to go off. I'm going to go off this, I think, now for a tiny bit and read my emails, see what's going on. I may be back in as little as a few minutes once I'm on the server and I know what's going on. And then maybe we'll run a train on the server or something and run a little bit of AI, assuming if he's got AI going, I'm going to assume I'm going to run it. And I'll see how it goes tonight, and I'll just take it easy tonight. I'll give myself a break. And yes, I know I got to do programming, like I said, probably with some musics. Might get the second computer going as well for the programming. Is maybe I'll see how it goes. I want to do a little bit of rearranging in here. My son's computer, the former RTS server, actually had a good crap out this weekend. So I still want it. It has nothing to do with me moving it, but I actually want that server closer to me so that I can work on two computers at once potentially. If that happens, then I may be able to do some programming while I do some of the running of trains or something like that. I don't know. I gotta think of something that's gonna motivate me to do this and not just sit back and, you know, whatever. So anyways, that's it for now. I'll be on probably in a little bit. Looks like it's gonna be one of those nights where I'm gonna be on quite a bit by the looks of things. So anyways, I'll see you in a bit, and we'll be on the RTS Florida server shortly. Talk to you later. Bye bye.